I'm Japie Botha. I'm Japie Botha. I'm from Pretoria. This is my little man cave. I've been fishing for quite a few years. Specifically bass fishing. Started in primary school. Actually caught my first bass while fishing for carp. And yes, then eventually in high school we started to fish a bit more. School holidays, really spend a lot of time on the water. And then on the competitive side, I actually started after I graduated in 2008. Myself and a good friend of mine, Alwyn Badenhorst, started to fish the bed series that year. We fished it for a couple of years, and then myself and a very good friend that's now in Australia, Glenn Liebold, also fished the bed. I then started to do divisionals in 2009. And yes, that's where everything really kick-started. If you have any queries or want to know more about anything specific, don't hesitate to contact Just Fishing, Mark Bywater. Spend as much time as possible on the water. Really get to know bass, get to know the bait fish, get to know the local dams wherever you fish, whether it's rivers, dams, local farm ponds, to start to develop seasonal patterns and how fish move and how fish react. I would say it's definitely jerkbaits, swim jigs, and then the last one that you'll probably be surprised about is drop shot fishing. It's actually to be consistent. I'm definitely not the best angler out there, but I really think that my consistency over multiple day tournaments, over seasons, really helped me to be up there qualifying for national championships. My willingness, or I almost want to say ability, to change it up. You know, when we're on the water fishing, I would typically use 2, maybe 3 rods with 2 or 3 lures for the whole day. And yes, that's maybe not a good thing. I have to say that I've been really very fortunate to qualify for the Pro Tier team, to be nominated as the Wrangler angler fishing in the United States. It's really been a great honor for me, but I will obviously really like to one day again represent South Africa. I think it's everybody's dream to represent their country. It's been an absolute honor for myself and Yolandi to go over to America and to represent South Africa. So on the day one, I drove up 1 hour to my main area, caught a nice bag of about almost 9 pounds. That was not too bad. I was lying, I think, 9th overall, 9th or 10th, around there after day one. But then what happened, actually 2 days earlier on the registration evening, there was quite a big, not a storm, but quite a big system that went over Louisiana and also over Arkansas, just the state north of Louisiana. And what I didn't realize, because I didn't have any smartphone or any access to whatever water's coming or going or what the rain was like. But what actually was happening, it was quite intense rain 2 days ago, and all of that was actually coming down through the tributaries into the main river. And then on the second day, when I ran up river 1 hour, got to my area and it was just flooded. It was really flooded, and I think I caught 1 fish there. Everything changed, everything changed, the fish moved. And I have to say that with a long traveling time, I actually only had like 6 hours effectively to fish. So on the second day of the tournament I had only got 3 fish, and then on the third day of the tournament I decided, okay, it's probably out running up there, I'm gonna maybe waste my time. So I went on to my backup area where I caught another 4-pounder in practice. Got to my area on the third day, like I was saying, and there were Paul Mueller fishing. Basically went all the way to the back, fished the trees, came out of the river pitching trees. And by that time I knew that Paul was actually leading the tournament. I could see that he was actually doing exactly what my plan was to do. So I just backed off. Well, I actually had a look at him first to see what he was doing, and then I just backed off and I fished my way out, and I went and run and gun a few areas on the final day. But yes, then Paul actually went out and he won the Bass Nation Championships. An amazing time, met some awesome people. We were really fortunate to go over to America and enjoy. I'd like to locate the fish. I'd like to find out as quickly as possible where they are, and then from there I would try and work out what seasonal pattern they are in. Now, a lot of you have probably heard of seasonal patterns. Martin de Kock. I've got a question for Martin, and I just want to ask Martin to please remove his mask and just show us your gills. Please, Martin, I just want to really see your gills, because I honestly believe that you're a fish. I don't think there's any other way that there can be such a good angler in South Africa. So now, just on a lighter note, I'll typically select from this shelf, if I go to a dam, select a couple of packets of plastic lures. Like I said earlier, I don't really change quite a lot, so I normally take like 20 packets and I only open like 3 or 4 of them. But at least it's better than, loading 100 kilograms of tackle. Thank you very much, JUSTFISHING, especially Mark Bywater for what you are doing for the sport. Really taking your own time, taking your own money, putting it into bass fishing, filming, broadcasting live coverage in South Africa, never been done before, of national championships at Clan William, and that was really fantastic.